Now to the great race. It's a car race that covers tens of thousands of miles. It travels through more than one continent. Today, 2 News photographer Dan Dixon caught up with crew members as they made a little pit stop in Draper.
April 14th of this year, we left New York Times Square.
We've been to Buffalo and Detroit, St. Louis, Indianapolis, Denver.
Salt Lake City, over to Reno, then crossing over to San Francisco.
The cars are loaded on the ship.
And there we begin the longest stretch of the race, over 9,000 miles.
From Beijing to Kazakhstan,
Moscow,
Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania.
Then we'll cross over to Berlin, Munich,
The Czech Republic to Poland.
Zurich, Switzerland, and finally Paris.
This is a 1951 Chrysler.
It's a 1967 Beetle.
Well, it's a 1929 Model A.
The start is right here. The paint that you see is the original paint. It has never been repainted.
What's it like driving this long distances?
As long as everybody would quit gawking at you and the paparazzi would quit taking their pictures, it'd be a lot of fun.
We're using fuels that are considered as exotic as the internal combustion engine was in 1908. Ethanol, methanol, benzene, propane, and when we get to Russia, we're going to be using vodka.
Actually have a vodka sponsor that has donated 300 gallons of vodka when we run through Russia. And of course, being a Wisconsin boy, I said, do we have to burn it?
We've never traveled China and never traveled Kazakhstan, so those will be new experiences.
I love driving no matter how you slice it.
It'll be the satisfaction of knowing that they have completed something that has not been done in 103 years.
Load up and let's go to Paris.
How many miles per gallon do you get on a gallon of vodka? Anyway, maybe they'll find out. In 1903, the race took 169 days to go 22,000 miles. These racers expect to complete the task in just 65 days. All right, Lindsay, and you heard about it a little bit there. There's a little problem with water. So they put the cars on a boat and they send them over, and then the racers, the drivers, fly over and meet up with them eventually.
How interesting.
Isn't that
Quite
something?
the road trip.
I'll say.
Did you notice they didn't have any children on this road trip with them? Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
How much
Are we
beef
there
jerky
yet?
do you get for the road trip and donuts, too?
A lot.
Yeah, a bunch.
Beef jerky and Diet Coke, the two staples of any good road trip.
There you go. A little chicken,
Yeah.
too, from the gas station. Can't hurt.
There you go. Hey, let's talk about the weather because we have a lot to talk about.